Morning from Sydney Kingford-Smith. Travel size SmackDown filming going on today, and we're going to be pitting the two biggest airlines in Australia against each other. Qantas, Virgin Australia, 737s between Sydney and Melbourne. Should be a fair fight. Let's see who is the real champion of Australian air travel. Stick around. Right, so I'm airside at Sydney Airport. So my flight is at 8:45 a.m. First flight of the day. Got two today because I'm literally just going to Melbourne for the day to do some plane spotting and film this video. And to start off this travel size SmackDown, we're going to be reviewing Qantas. In fact, if I just walk over here, get a better shot because my camera's a bit. There we go. Retro Rune 737 in the old 1970s livery. There she is. Yeah, I'm not flying on this one, unfortunately. It is going between Sydney and Melbourne, but it's flying out an hour before me, so I won't be flying this one, unfortunately. Sod's law, but it is what it is. Can't really hold that towards Qantas, though, because you're not guaranteed what plane you're going to get. But I'll be flying on one of these in a more updated livery, similar to this one here. Catch you later. Right, so coming at you with another update with the Retro Roo still behind me. So the flight I'm on has been delayed to 9:25, so it's delayed by about 40-45 minutes. Not a good start to the day. I know some people would probably be more affected by that delay than others. I mean, for me personally, I'm not too worried over a half-hour delay, but...
Hello everyone, Qantas flight 2020 to Armadale is now boarding through gate 19. Just please line up on the left-hand side. Please have your boarding pass ready to scan as you pass through the gate. Thank you.
I will update you as soon as I know otherwise, so make a note of that now. Better late than never, but he's finally showed up. Hopefully we should be out of here about 9:05. So this is the queue for my flight, and it's bloody madness. Made it on the flight. Got two empty seats next to me at the moment. They've said it's a full flight, so I'm really not holding much hope. It'd be great to have the middle seat free, but it's a full flight. It's a full flight. And no IFE screens on this 7.3 compared to the last one I flew on, so those headphones might be a little redundant. Awkward. have it. That's how it went on Qantas. Very impressed with the flight that I took. I've got a load of Qantas planes behind me right now. Yeah, free bar service and complimentary snack. There was free Wi-Fi throughout the entire flight, which was brilliant. So I was able to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do in Europe because they normally charge you for this, but Qantas was completely free. There was USB charging points, but I didn't find that out until the very end of the flight. Oops. And obviously, as someone who's got One World frequent flyer membership, I should get points, and for that flight, award points and tier points. Next question. Virgin Australia, the bar has been set quite high. Will you deliver? Catch you in a couple of hours. Right, so got my boarding pass and I'm heading airside. Now I've had to move terminals because Qantas uses Terminal 1 at Melbourne, which is where I arrived earlier, and Virgin uses Terminal 3. So we're going to see what Terminal 3 looks like compared to Terminal 1. Virgin Australia, it's your time to shine. Right, so this isn't exactly the plane I'm flying on, but as you can see, Virgin Australia 737-800, pretty similar to what we flew on with Qantas, and yeah, gonna see what they're all about. Well, here it is. That's it. 45 minutes late, so they're on par with Qantas at least. Had a really cool open boarding with Virgin Australia. That's something Qantas don't seem to offer on their 73s. And I've got a nice view out the window I'll show you in a moment. So hopefully we should get going in the next 20-30 minutes. We're heading home. Well, not home, but you know what I mean. been a couple of months since my tour of Australia, and I've had time to gather my thoughts on Qantas versus Virgin Australia on the Boeing 737-800, and I have come to some conclusions for you. Okay, so, from the get-go, both airlines, as of 2023-2024, use the Boeing 737-800. Qantas is going to slowly be introducing the A321neo family in the future, and Virgin Australia is going to be introducing the 737 MAX, but for the foreseeable, you're going to get the same aircraft type with both airlines. Now, a few notes. So, in terms of costs, I've got my notes here. Qantas cost me 150 Australian dollars, which converted at the time of filming is £76 sterling, and Virgin Australia, by comparison, was 89 Australian dollars when I booked, which at the time of recording this segment is £45. So, for the base fares, you are getting a very steep difference. Now, both flights, in terms of punctuality, both were 45 minutes late. That could be a fluke, because obviously both flights could have been on time. One flight could have been late, one flight could have been on time. You know, so I can't really put them both on the same level of punctuality. I can't really have a go at Qantas, knowing full well that Virgin Australia was also 45 minutes late. Now, a couple of things that might sway opinions on flying Qantas and Virgin. Well, with Qantas, it cost a lot more, but I got a lot more back for it. There was a USB thing for charging my phone and other devices on that Qantas 737. I had free snack and bar service. If I wanted more drinks, I could have opted for more drinks. The Virgin 737 cabin looked a bit dated and battered. There was a row behind with a window, and the window had been taped up because something had come loose. Not exactly a good look, but I do appreciate that they're not going to take a 737 out because there's a bit of TLC that needs doing in the cabin. Another thing for me is also that if you live outside of Australia, Qantas is in some ways the better option, because if you've got One World Alliance and status, you can fly Qantas and transfer that over to Qantas. You get the benefits when you fly Qantas, whereas with Virgin Australia, unless you live in Australia or New Zealand and you've got points of status or the account with Virgin Australia's Velocity program, you know, coming from outside of Australia, it's really, like, in terms of status, you can't really use it. Obviously, Virgin Australia has partners with other airlines in around the world, so they can transfer it to other ones. I think United's a more recent partner, but that is something else to consider. But when all said and done, after I did both flights, weighing up both options, because with Qantas, like I said, more full service airline, you do get extra bits included. Virgin was a lot more basic. There was no free Wi-Fi. There was no USB chargers. Food had to be paid for. Drinks had to be paid for, unless you were having the basic tea, coffee, or water. So, despite the savings on the money, and despite the fact that the experiences were pretty similar on that same route, I'm going to have to give this one to Qantas, I'm afraid. So, congratulations to Qantas for winning that travel size SmackDown. Or should I say, the travel size SmackDown-Under. Thank you for watching the Southernairs. I hope you enjoyed the video. And all that's left to say is safe travels, my friends. See you in the next one.